Well, once again, it's early in the year, and it's only the end of March, and normally we wouldn't be planting anything this time of year here in New England, but the weather has been great all winter. The ground really never froze solid, and we put in some onions and some carrots and a couple of specialty potatoes today. So here we are. It's St. Patrick's Day. And I got my green sweatshirt on just to prove it. Anyway, here we are. A lot of my onions from last year went to seed when you didn't get them all out, and they created a little bunch of onion plants this spring, so I separated them out and I planted those to see what's going to happen. The whole idea of growing big onions is to get as many leaves or stems coming out of each plant at the time to plant bulbs. So the more leaves, the bigger the onion. So we're going to test that theory this year with some of them. And in between each one of those, I planted another onion as they bulb. And some places you can see them. In this little stretch, I put in carrots. And I'm not much for rows of carrots, but I sort of broadcast them over little stretches, and you can always pull them out when they're little and eat them, greens and all. And that's about it for carrots. They're relatively easy to do. Here is more onions, red and whites. We'll make sure they come up, and over in this little section I put some specialty potatoes. I always like to try different varieties of things, and this year I got over to one of my favorite nurseries in the area, Wyman's, and we picked up a little package of Russian banana potatoes. Never grown them before. But I don't know many Irish guys that can't grow potatoes. No offense for any of you stereotypical people out there who don't like stereotypes. Anyway, we got another variety here, and they're all blue. And they seem to be interesting, and they're supposed to be as good as the other ones, and we'll see how that works out. But anyway, we got 8 and 12 plants, I guess, of each. So about 20 potatoes we put in the ground in 4 rows. One every foot or so. And maybe even a little farther apart this year. I want to give them enough room to grow. And again, these are specialty potatoes. And I also, every year, will start the worm bucket. And I take some of my bigger worms and I will breed them in buckets over the summer. And if I don't sell them to organic farmers for their compost heaps or their gardens, then I'll reintroduce them to different areas of the garden after they've spawned a few thousand times. In a can like this, you can have as many as probably 25,000 baby worms if you just keep them right and treat them right. So 25,000 worms goes a long way in anybody's garden. But the rest of the garden is still pretty gray. A few things are growing. I got Johnny jump ups that I just moved a little bit, and little purple flowers along the fence here. And we're heading for the clam flats. I know I promised some to Donnelly, but you may be on next week's list. These are party clams today. Anyway, the sundial isn't talking today yet, but the temperature's about 55, and if the sun comes out, it will be unbelievably warm. So, March 17th, happy St. Patrick's Day, and to all you non-Irish fellows, happy non-St. Patrick's Day. Talk to you.